Welcome to the All-in-One channel. I'm Kelley Rosano, and this is Sagittarius, October 2012. Sagittarius, we start off the month with the Sun in Libra. Mercury and Saturn are also in Libra. In fact, on October 5th, Mercury is at 29 degrees Libra, and so is Saturn. 29 degrees is the last degree of any sign. It goes from 0 to 30. And when we're at 29 degrees, we are finishing up. We are to have mastered the sign. In Libra, it's about relationships. And all of life is relationships. We really don't control anything. We really are having a relationship. We have a relationship with self. We have a relationship with source. We have a relationship to our partner. We have a relationship to our work. We have a relationship to our money. We have a relationship to our children. We have a relationship to our environment, and so on. So all of life is relationship. With Saturn in Libra, this was the time for us to look at our relationships and see how we are evolving. And you know, Libra is about harmony and justice and balance. So these have been the issues over the last 2.5 years. And for you, it lights up the area of your life that has to do with your friends. It has to do with your hopes, wishes, and dreams. It has to do with your goals in life. It has to do with the money you make from the company you own or the money you make from where you work. And so you are reflecting on this now. On October 5th, you are reflecting on your goals in life and your hopes, wishes, and dreams and the money you've been earning, and you've really been thinking about, you know, what changes you can make there to make the improvements in your financial picture as well as your goals. Then later in the day, Mercury goes into Scorpio, and then Saturn follows into Scorpio. And Saturn into Scorpio on October 5th, and will be in Scorpio until December 23rd, 2014. So when Saturn's been in Libra, it's ruled by Venus. And Venus, you know, is the goddess of love and beauty. Venus wants to make love, not war. So during this time, you know, the tendency has been to avoid conflict, to cruise on the surface of situations, to sidestep relationship issues and or problems. Now that we're in Scorpio, Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, and Pluto rules the underworld. Pluto is about passion. Pluto is about desire. And so in Scorpio, we dive in deep, and you play for keeps. You commit in Scorpio, okay? In Libra, you can hang out and take everything casually, but in Scorpio, it's time to commit. So we're going to see a lot of relationships either commit and get married, or we're going to see them fall by the wayside. And so this is really important because for you, Scorpio is 12 signs from you, and that's the last sign. So this means over the next 2.5 years, you are going to be finishing up the last 28 to 30 years, okay? Saturn returns are 28 to 30 year cycle. When Saturn conjuncts your ascendant, you will give birth to the next 30-year cycle of your life. While Saturn visits the area of your life that has to do with working behind the scenes, this is about finishing up all of your unfinished business of the last 30-year cycle. So this, you know, even if you're 20 years old or 21 years old, or, you know, you're still finishing up the last 20 years of your life. And so this goes for, you know, Sagittarius suns, Sagittarius ascendants, and, you know, so Scorpio is 12 signs from you. Scorpio represents how you sabotage yourself, how you get in your own way, how you limit yourself, how you frustrate yourself. But it also shows your hidden strength, okay? And so, you know, you're going to be doing a lot of house cleaning in your subconscious. You're going to be pulling a lot of weeds from your garden. You're going to be purging and cleansing all that no longer serves you. And we all go through these cycles. It's necessary. Then when Saturn crosses the ascendant, when Saturn enters Sagittarius, you'll give birth to the new you. So Scorpio is different than Libra. So Libra is, pleasurable and lovely. Scorpio is intense. Scorpio plays for keeps. Scorpio wants to get to the bottom of things. Saturn in Scorpio forces you to confront your fears, addictions, and release what you have outgrown. Agonizing jobs, relationships, lifestyles, institutions. It's about taking responsibility for your deepest desires and turning your fear into fulfillment. Remember, fear is false evidence appearing real. It's not real. So instead of getting stuck in negative thinking, focus on what is working for you. What options are available to you right now? What practical solutions can you use to solve problems? Now, Mars moves into your sign on October 6th, and this is a huge boost for you. Mars is our drive in life. Mars is our testosterone. Mars is our energy. Without Mars, we can't get anything done. Venus shows us what we love and value. But Mars is the one that goes and gets it. So Venus says, oh, I want this dress. Well, Mars is the one that goes and gets it. Or Venus says, I want to make more money. Well, Mars is the one that gets up and gets out there and makes more money. So Mars in your sign is a big boost of energy. It's a big boost of optimism. Now, when anything goes into Sagittarius, Gemini, Virgo, or Pisces, the first thing they run into is dreamy Neptune. And this isn't a bad thing, because it is about dreaming. And I keep singing this song this month, is to dream the impossible dream. So we really do want to focus on our dreams. And, I know it's been really hard on the Sagittarius, you Saggies, especially those born between November 21st and 26th, because you've been dealing with transiting Neptune in challenging aspect to your sun. And so you haven't known where you're supposed to take things. You haven't known where things are supposed to go. You're not sure yourself. You've been more Pisces-like than Sagittarius-like. So what you've been feeling, this is how Pisces feels all the time. And so, it's okay. It doesn't mean that there's anything wrong. Neptune doesn't keep our success from us. It's the challenge with Neptune is we can't see down the road. We can't see. Neptune is fog. You can't see through the fog. But that doesn't mean the path isn't great and that you're not on path and then you're not doing great stuff. Okay? So you are doing good and things are going to be going your way. And Mars is in your sign now, and Mars is saying, start new beginnings. Now, you can start a new beginning as long as it's in the same vein. So in other words, if you've been working in one area, you want to stay in that area. You don't want to go off into something completely different with Saturn moving through the 12th, okay? Moving through that area of your life that has to do with working behind the scenes. So in other words, if you've been in computers, you want to stay in something similar to computers. You don't want to go and open a restaurant, okay? You don't want to go do something completely different. You don't want to do that till Saturn is in Sagittarius, okay? So you can be successful. You can start new things. You can start a new job. You can work in a better company. And I just read something on the internet that I find very interesting, is that more people are working for co-ops now than corporations. The corporations have taken the high-paying jobs. They have outsourced the jobs. They've eliminated the jobs. More people are working for co-ops, and it's better for the people and it's better for the consumer, because we're taking the product right from the producer to the consumer, and that is increasing profit for the growers and the makers, and it's saving money for the consumer, and it's creating jobs for everyone that's participating in the new economies. So there are new economies coming in. Corporations are going by the wayside, Pluto, Uranus, and co-ops are coming in. So something to think about if you're looking for work. Okay, so Mars is in your sign, giving you drive, giving you get up and go, giving you fresh start, new beginnings, powerful energy. Then the Sun trines Jupiter on the 8th. And this is very good for you. And Jupiter is in the area of your life that has to do with partnerships, relationships, other people, people helping you. Jupiter is in the area of your life that has to do with people coming in to support you and empower you. And the Sun in harmonious energy flow to your ruling planet is very positive for you. And so there could be some very good networking going on here for you in October. New relationship coming in, new business opportunities, new job opportunities. So stay positive, stay open. And then Saturn trines Neptune on October 10th. This is where you can make your dreams real. Saturn teaches you what is working and what is not working. So Sun, Mars, Jupiter, Neptune gives you the vision, drive, and will to go after your heart's desires and dreams come true. Then we have the fabulous Libra new moon on October 15th, and that's in wide trine to Jupiter. Okay, this is very uplifting for you. And this is good for money too, because it's coming out of the money house. That has to do with the money you make from the business you own or where you work. And this is on for a month because it works from new moon to new moon. So this Libra new moon is on until the Scorpio new moon in November. And it's in harmonious energy flow with Jupiter. You can broaden your circle of friends, associates, clients. You can have increased optimism, flashes of genius, because Mars is trining Uranus. This is really good. Mars in the area of your life that has to do with new starts and new beginnings is in harmonious energy flow with revolutionary Uranus in the area of your life that has to do with creative self-expression, creativity, true love, romance. And this is uplifting you and empowering you. Then we have the Sun entering Scorpio on October 22nd, and the first thing it does is it trines Neptune. So there will be this focus of working behind the scenes, but that's okay because Mars is in the area of your life that is pulling you forward, and Jupiter is in the area of your life of relationships, and that is also helping you to move forward. Now, the Sun has to cross Saturn on October 25th, and that's just showing us the stark reality. It shows us the contrast, what you don't like, what you don't want, so that you can get to where you do want to be and what you do like. So focus on what you can do, focus on what is possible for you, and this will become easier to see when fiery Mars opposes Jupiter, and that's on the 28th. I love that. You're going to be mark the 28th. This is a good time for you. Mark the 15th, right around the 15th of October, and the 28th. Something good could be coming in here for you. New relationship, new job opportunity that really lifts your spirit. And then Mercury enters your sign on the 28th, lifting your spirit. So now we've got Mercury and Mars in your sign, lifting you up, empowering you to speak your truth, go after what you want, and make your dreams real. Then we have the Taurus full moon on October 29th. Now Saturn's going to be there, okay? And this is about happening in the area of your life that has to do with your health habits, your diet habits, your psychological diet, how you feed yourself emotionally, mentally, spiritually, physically. It has to do with your lifestyle. So this is a good time now at the end of the month to rest, recharge, and reboot your batteries. Definitely energize yourself. And what I like about this full moon is Pluto is in harmonious aspect to it. And Pluto and Saturn are in mutual reception. Saturn is in Scorpio, ruled by Pluto. Pluto is in Capricorn, ruled by Saturn. Mutual reception for the next 2.5 years. We didn't have that when Saturn was in Libra. So the resources will be there for you. The money will be there for you. If you're doing what's right for you and you're following your dreams and you're taking action, you can make it happen. Pluto and Uranus, they're going to be around for a while. Pluto is evolutionizing your values. Pluto is evolutionizing your sense of self-worth. Uranus is revolutionizing your romance sector, your creative self-expression, your children, taking a risk. So these two are going to be around for a while, And so that's because they're changing you, they're growing you, they're pushing you to own your power, take responsibility, and think outside the box. Don't think corporation, think co-op. And they're growing you into a heart-centered human being. You are giving birth to the new you. And giving birth can be painful at times. Real growth is painful at times. That's because you're really growing. And it's beautiful what's happening. You're turning into a heart-centered human being. You're going to be living from your heart. And no longer what society tells you you're supposed to be, but what you really want to be and who you truly are. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing my videos. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. Thank you for your comments, letters, and feedback. I really appreciate hearing from you. Thank you to all my clients. I totally adore you. You're awesome. If you would like to work with me, it's very easy. The link is below. You click on my astrology page or my coaching page. It takes you to my PayPal. Once you've made that commitment, chosen the length of the session you want, I email you my schedule. You choose the day and the time that you want, and then we're off and running, rocking and rolling. So until next time, Sagittarius, keep looking up.